So greetings from a sweaty Dubai. It is around about 7:35 in the morning. Don't know why I say around about that time. It's 7:36. I've just looked at the screen on the car. And we are in a neighbourhood of Dubai called Twar. I've visited here once before. I thought it was fairly interesting, so we're back. I didn't film obviously last time. Which number? Twar. There's one of Dubai's metro stations. Somebody off for a game of badminton. Hope it's indoors. Yeah, it would be nice to record an outdoor video. You see the UAE flags flying, part of our new initiative to be flag flying more often. Yeah, it would be some nice little trees on the side here. Be nice. Oh, here's a play park. Twar. I don't know what number. Oh, somebody packing up his bedroll. It looks like somebody has been asleep in the park, possibly. So this is Community 2, so this is Twar 2, and that's their little play park. It's very nice. Yeah, it would be quite nice to go outside and video. Maybe for you, the viewer, but for me it would be horrible because we are well and truly into summer. Anybody who knows the UAE, Dubai, or I like these, you know I like these. This is a little patch of off-road. Little patch of off-road. Just to take me from one street to the next. Although it doesn't look like it's a very comfortable fit through here. We may have to just squeeze through. Thank you very much. It's a Sunday morning. It is a lazy start to the day. Yeah, anybody who knows Dubai or the UAE will know that it is oppressively hot and humid at the moment. It is probably over 40 degrees already outside. The humidity's kicked up to around 100%, so it's really sweaty and unpleasant. There's a nice school, Star International. They're not exactly a premium provider. They're in that mid-range bracket. Lower to mid. Is there anything to... should I just shut up and just allow you to watch the neighbourhood? It's nice. I believe that is a mango tree there in front of the palm tree. It's another little sandy ginnel. That would be called in Yorkshire. Another little sandy lane. Nice wide streets. Nice vegetation on the side. This is all good. Nice old school villas. That one looks abandoned. Possibly is, who knows? I'm guessing by the cars. So when you see 2 or 3 Range Rovers parked side by side with 4-digit number plates, you might be looking at a local's compound. Oh, in front of me, there you go, one of our community mosques. Quite a nice one. Framed quite nicely in the picture. Yeah, so this looks like a localsy area. Less of a room share vibe. I'm not seeing hundreds and hundreds of Toyota Yaris's and clapped out Corollas blocking the streets. Some nice green. If I just pause at this intersection, you may hear some bird song. It's nice. And we're rolling again. There you go. Where are we at here? So yeah, I don't know. I have never been around here before. I've never, for example, never seen this school before. I'm good at remembering places I've been to, so I'm going to say with some level of confidence, I don't think I've been here. Okay. There's a bit of construction going on. New villa or something being constructed. This is actually giving me Rashadia vibes. If you were along for that drive, I shall put the link to it somewhere. Here's a plot. Something has been removed. Now it's chained off. I guess something will be going up. This is nice. Look at this nice big house here. So yeah, I'm getting Rashadia vibes, and you might remember Rashadia. Look at this. It's lovely when you go under one of these where there's trees on both sides and they kind of form a canopy for you. We're quite close to the airport. Now you have DXB 1, 2 and 3, and DXB 1 is for international airlines. DXB 3, it's a nice big villa again, is for Emirates flights only, and then Airport 2, they're all part of the same, so that's a nice little window into somebody's compound. It's quite pleasant. DXB 2 is, what is it? Dead tree in front of us, it's a bit of a shame. Is for Fly Dubai and other more budget friendly carriers. So what we got here, we've got a Nissan Pathfinder, a nice Super Safari, a vintage, I'm going to go Cadillac or something like that, Mitsubishi Outlander, we got a Hyundai something, VW Tiguan, and a Dodge Ram. Goodness me, it's quite an eclectic mix of cars on that driveway. Japanese, American and Europeans. There's a nice big Chevrolet, look at that. Popular with the locals. Popular with everybody now. Become more popular. Now I wonder, this will be a little bit interesting for me, probably more so than you. I'll just manoeuvre into a reverse so I can turn around and try not to hit the lamp post. So this is a gaff tree, which is the national tree of the UAE, and each gaff tree has a number, providing it's not being removed, because these trees are protected, and this number is 3,325, and this protected gaff tree is 3,324. Isn't that quite interesting? Yes. So it says a digitized perennial local trees project. I'm not entirely sure the gaff tree is indigenous to the UAE, but it is the national tree, and I love them. In fact, I'll show you what. Oh, look at those snake plants just about surviving. It's summer now. It is hot. For example, on my balcony, all of my potted trees, plants, shrubs, bushes, the whole lot has had to go under a canopy, like a tarp, to protect it from direct sunlight. So that's the gaff there. It's quite nice, isn't it? You see, they're very towering, quite bushy, very pleasant trees to have around. Great at providing shade. And see if you're on the right side of them. We're not here. So that's the gaff there. What a great little ecosystem. Number one, gaff, i.e. the first that was digitized, is close to Sheikh Hamdan's palace in Zabil. It's next to the big Zabil mosque. Bit of construction going on there, early morning. And I have desperately, for years even, been seeking tree number 666. There's a little, I wanted to get a photograph of it. There's a little personal project. I wanted tree 666. But I think, unfortunately, there's one of our municipal workers, a bit of cleaning up. I think that tree exists on one of the royal estates in the Zabil area, so I doubt I will ever get to photograph it. I've got as far as tree 663, and then everything disappears over a big perimeter fence, big wall, concrete wall. So yeah, I think tree 666, there's a mosque. It's quite nice, lovely minaret, very nice. It exists on private property. I doubt I'll ever get a picture of it. Hey ho. So here we go, even on the little verges around it's nice and green, isn't it? You see, some little birds fluttering around. There's another gaff tree. But this one, you see, somebody's come along and removed the digitized plate. Annoying when people do that. May have fallen off. It was put there probably 20 years ago, I'm guessing. There's a nice palm tree, can you see that? So yeah, what is it now? Yeah, 7:48. I've been running for about 10, 12 minutes, something. The sun is up, you can see everywhere probably. The sun is up and it is hot outside. There's somebody having his little corner watered. Yeah, it's nice, Twar. There's the counterbalance of Dubai always. Look at that. That's I'm trying to figure what I've got going on here. Have I got direction? No, zoom. That's actually what I want. There it is, slightly overshadowed by a monster residential block. That I think is Al Qasais, which is a very Indian-y area. I don't think I'd get in trouble for saying that. It's true. Yeah, it's quite a dense sort of population, or dense residential area. Here's another school by the looks of things. Could be a local school, I think, this one. I'll have a little buzz around. So yeah, they could do a better job of getting their refuse picked up. Maybe today's not the day. So yeah, this looks like a locally school to me. It looks huge, by the way. Look at the size of that inside. So yeah, that is a jumbo big school. We'll have a drive around the front side. I'm sure there'll be a name or something. Although to be honest, here I think we're going back onto a main road, Al Qud Street. Well, that's okay. Anyway, on the other side you've got their I'm guessing it might be parking for the Emirates, for the airport. Actually, look at that. You got a. Oh, so is that an actual plane or is that a poster? I think that's a workshop with a plane inside of it. Yeah. And here's a plane parked up. Whoop. Right. And then there's a plane parked up there. All right. Petrol stations, stuff like that. So yeah, this would be the backside of the airport, I'm guessing. like a maintenance area. And we're going up here, Street 18, school zone. Wow, that is a huge school. Look at that. Al Salam Community School. I do not know much about that. I'm guessing it's a local school. Could be a private operator. That is huge, 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 huge. So we're back in Twar residential community area. I said nice big wide roads. So you can see on this side, maybe that's better. Some of the villas, nothing too extravagant. No high rises. It's mainly standalone villas. Nice bit of green on this corner. This must be a park here. Let's have a little look. Yeah. So what is this? Not open at the moment. It looks like a nice big park. I will pause the video for a second. Yeah, so that really is a nice big park. Sign there. No e-scooters, no bikes. Jogging track around it. Oh yes, I see that. There's the start of the jogging track. That looks lovely. I will come back to this park with our little girl. So yeah, I'm not sure. It's a bit obscured by the tree, but it does say something about second there. So I guess this is Twar second park or something like that. If I just reverse a little bit, I like it. It looks lovely. Let me just. It says Twar second. So we are still in Twar 2. And there's two local ladies. Or a local lady. Going for a little walk. Lovely. There you go. With her chaperone. Oh. Pigeons being fed. There you go. Save the pigeons. Nice gaff tree here again on the right side and also on the left side. There you go. 1, 2. Oh, this is nice, isn't it? Very sleepy. I mean, Sundays are a lazy day in Dubai, generally, for everybody. So just imagine how lucky you are to have somebody who's gone out of bed early to go out and video it for you, yes? That's okay. It's my pleasure. Oh, look at that. Indigo Valley Nursery. Unicorn. Fairy tree. Wow, this is a nice space. Here we go, look. Another. I'm just going to try and recenter this a little bit. It's better. Another little breakout space. Some sports fields. Bit of football, bit of cricket going on. It's nice to see, isn't it? Yeah. Just a small little patch of green. Like it. Big villas again on the side. Wide roads. don't know if you've noticed, but we have encountered like one car maybe on the roads today. Just drove past something quite nice. I'm going to spin around. We've got a nice big wide space here. Talk about fantasy cars. I got a Pajero, which is okay, quite nice, comfortable, functions well, but wow. I would like not the BMW 7 Series. I would like one of these older Land Cruisers. Isn't that nice? Colour, GX, 4.5 litres, powerful. Look at the wheels, like no alloys, nothing fancy. That's a proper Dune basher. Look at the clearance it has. That's probably a stock vehicle from 20 years ago, maybe even longer. Oh, somebody's kicked the football out of the park. Unlucky, kids are off to get it. Nice little community mosque in this space as well. There you go. Go on. Go, go, go. I like those ones. I like those minarets. I like, I don't know what you would describe as. Perforated? I like them. Probably an indication of a slightly older mosque. Looks a bit weather worn. There's a ladies' entrance there. Men would go elsewhere to get in. Right. So this is another park, actually. Another park. It'd be too hot, even just to stand around playing casual cricket would be a bit too hot for me. Ah, so now we're, oh no, Twar Second Community Facility 1. So yeah, that's... I would say maybe the amount of community facilities this area's got would definitely indicate that it's a locals area. So that nice little miniature woodland, if it was not so warm and sweaty, we get out and have a good look around there. Couple of cats crossing the road. I've just got the whiff through the open window of something dead, like a rat or a cat or something nearby. Stinky. It's gone now though. Yeah, I might start a property search for Twar. I doubt they'll have any houses for rent around here though. And actually, it would be a bit of a pain to get into and out of a very busy part of the town. City, obviously, around the airport. Just drove past this, it's quite nice. Somebody's little front yard garden. Isn't that lovely? Yeah? Desert roses there in bloom, frangipanis. Some nice, I think that's a pawpaw tree there, fruit tree. It's nice. Somebody's put a little bit of effort into that space. It's always good to see. Aha. Now on the left side, I'm just driving past it, so I'm going to have to flip again. I'm have to U-turn again, and I've got somebody behind me, so I might just pop the camera down for a second. Somebody in their BYD. Huh? There's some cactus. Prickly pear, I think. And they obviously are not native to the UAE. This is like a really, really old school villa. I wonder if this one may date back to the 70s or 80s even. There's not much to see, very low lying. I'm guessing now that's probably occupied by like a room share deal. The way it's painted, everything about it says, oh, this has been here a while. This has been here a while. As opposed to this one, which looks almost like a new build. Just hasn't been painted yet. Oh, there's a scrappy little cat down there. Getting chased by the crows. Well, we're approaching the 20-minute mark for today's video. I kind of feel there's a nice big wide streets, like I said. That may be enough for you. Maybe enough for me as well. Shall we sign off from Twar? We'll go one more road. Twar 2. I'm going to be honest, this wasn't the Twar I was thinking of. I did go to one a while back. I thought this would make an interesting video. There are 5 Twars. Right, I shall finish here, I think. You've got the dates hanging heavy from the palm tree. They've got the sacks under them, so they're going to be collected. And you've got a really nice old school community mosque with a nice minaret. Look at that, the sun behind it. What a way to finish your video. And if you look in the window of the minaret, you can see the spiral staircase up to the announcement platform. Maybe they have a daily announcer, although mostly now it's done by digital CDs, timed to go off at prayer time. Right, happy days. A biento from Twar 2. I feel like I could give you some bonus material today. Oh, there's something quite famous. 2 circular villas. I've driven past those for the last 25 years from time to time. We are driving back to Al Hudayba, but on the left hand side you might see the Green Line Metro above ground. And this is, I don't know which road this is, I'll be honest. Like Tripoli Street or something like that. It's going to take us to the 311, one of the main highways, not just for Dubai. It's like on the outskirts of Dubai, or it used to be, now it's not. That would take you like into Emirate, I suppose you would say. There's a footbridge we're coming to. There you go, if you can cross the road safely. Footbridge, steps or a lift, and in front of me is a fairly standard illegal taxi, an absolutely smashed to bits Toyota Corolla that kind of just shouldn't be on the road. This station we are passing on the left hand side is the E&D station, sponsored or whatever it is by the original, the OG telecoms company, Etisalat. Now there are 3 or 4 players in that space. Dubai based, and Virgin, who are also telecoms provider, mobile networks, data, etc. My preferred option, because they're a lot cheaper than the others. Right, what are we doing here? So we're on the 311. It's quite a busy road. Although I've picked a good time to come, Sunday morning at 12 minutes past 8. It's not too bad. Coming to a Dubai Maulathon. You might see it above the road on the LED display. So yeah, at this time of year, like we've alluded to in the video previously, it is blisteringly hot by, 7 in the morning, more or less. Oppressively so. The initiative is to turn some. Oh, look at this at the airport on the right hand side, all the Emirates tail fins. Yeah, the idea is to get people doing their exercise in a mall, indoors. I don't know, they do like running clubs, walking clubs, that sort of stuff. I just realised I've begun this video without the microphone. So hopefully you're able to hear some of the things I was saying. Oh. It's on now. Hopefully you're able to hear a little bit of what was being said. If not, I do apologise. I'm just trying to connect it somewhere. Just a second. Right, there we go. If not, I do apologise. So yeah, we're on the 311 and we are cruising past Murdiff City Centre is coming up on the left hand side, and I'm about to take a right turn onto Rabat Street, which will take me back to Twar area. Sorry, I'm not going to Rabat Street, I'm going on to Tripoli Street. No, I'm going on to Rabat Street. Learn your streets, McNabb, please. It's going to take me back to Zabil and then Twar via the Business Bay Crossing Bridge. There you go, so that's where we are, that's what we're doing. You can see the Dubai's downtown skyline right on the horizon, maybe. When it gets to this time of year, humidity kicks up and there's dust in the air, Dubai becomes very, very hazy, particularly if you're trying to look at things in the distance. But today's not too bad. We still have a blue sky. It's proper summer and it's really, really horrible outside when the sky is no longer blue and it turns just like a grey colour. Yeah, then that is when you know it's summer proper and time to get out of town if you're possibly able to. One advantage of being a teacher out here is you can actually, you get your summer holidays. The day they start, most people are to the airport to get me out of here. So I'm swinging on the screen, that's going to be annoying. The car screen, windscreen. So yeah, we're just cruising 95 kilometers an hour, not overdoing it. Little parade of shops on the left hand side, a couple of banks, pastry shop, stuff like that. Place for people to pop into on the way home from work if they need to do some jobs, pick something up. Yeah, so this is kind of like, driving through Dubai. We've got an area here on the right hand side. See the huge wall of trees? I don't know if you can see that. You can, yes. Nice flame tree we're going past now. That's called Ramul, and if you go behind that hedge, you would see a very different Dubai. fact, I'll do a drive around there sometime. It's where a lot of the like hundreds and hundreds of car mechanics have workshops in that space. I might just be able to see through this gap. So yeah, it's you go there and there are cars parked everywhere, car parts, cars being worked on, and it's a big area. It's popular-ish because it is a cheap option for getting your car repaired. But it's a cheap option for getting your car repaired because there's not too many super professional outfits there. A lot of them are just like just a fairly random workshop with a few Indians, Pakistanis, Bangladeshis, Filipinos, I guess, as well, Africans, just working on cars. I'll be honest, over the years I've taken a few cars there to have quick repair jobs. When you go to the main dealer and they give you an estimate for doing the repair and it's equivalent to the value of the car, you'd kind of think, I'll look for a different option in this instance. This is one of the Alpha Time Towers. Don't know if it's business or residential, I can't remember. And then behind there is a very swanky 5-star hotel. Piazza, don't get this wrong, hang on, who is it? Versace, whatever it is. A Versace hotel. Notoriety a few years ago. This is one of our Salic tailgates. Wasn't here a year ago, but obviously it is now. That's another 4 dirhams 25 out of the account just by going under it. If you ever want to donate to the channel, we can figure out a way for you to cover my Salic bills. Been through about 4 times today to make this video. There's the end of the line metro, Al Jadaf, on the, I want to say the red line. I think it's a red line, I'm not sure. Al Jadaf's an interesting area. We'll do a video there sometime as well. It's like a little peninsula in the creek. It used to be lovely, very underdeveloped, nice place just to go and feel like you weren't in a crazy city. You can guess now though. I mean, that is Al Jadaf and it's tower block, tower block, tower block under construction. So what to do, Yanni? Try and avoid this cardboard box. It's just a cardboard box, nothing too hazardous. That Versace hotel, in any case, there was a big scam artist, Nigerian guy, I remember, Hush Puppy. Crazy, lived here, had a scam network, millions and millions every week getting in from his scams or whatever, but he lived a very lavish and luxuriant lifestyle through his social media accounts, and I guess the powers that be got fed up with that and they busted him. That was it. Sorry, you're out of here. So he was extradited to Nigeria. Well, here's a new road. Look at that, the fresh tarmac. Goodness me. I don't know if I've even driven on this one before. They've just rerouted a bit of a corner there. So what we got in front of us here. So, my personal, still favourite buildings in Dubai, the Emirates Towers. They are lovely, architecturally and design-wise, and the interior fantastic. Very, very worthy of a like being a benchmark architecture for a city. Unfortunately, they've built the Museum of the Future in front of them, so you've lost that clean crispness that they had previously. We're just going under a tunnel here, but when we emerge out, this is a new address. It's called One Zabeel. Being in there with Sue and the Bab for a brunch, but it's got this huge cantilever. You can see that. I think the world's tallest. Guinness Book of Records as usual. So that's One Zabeel, and that only opened a year ago, I'd say. I mean, it took a long time to build. You can look at it and figure that out. So yeah, this is Zabeel Road. This is where on the left hand side Sheikh Mohammed has his palace, and on the right hand side that's his residential area for his key workers, I guess, Zabeel, and family members, and also the Crown Prince Sheikh Hamdan, his palace is in that area as well. This is cool. This is Dubai Expo Centre coming up on we're coming to a crossroads. I've just remembered they've changed the road pattern here. I'm going to have to take a right turn. Anyway, what you can see under that underpass is the Expo Centre, which during these months, really good idea. There's not many expos in the UAE because of the summer season, I suppose. So they transformed 2 or 3 of the halls into a huge sports zone. It's free to enter for things like the jogging track and the cafes and stuff like that. But if you want to book tennis, paddle, badminton's really popular, ping pong, those sorts of sports, you got to pay. But it's not much. It's like maybe 50, 60 dirhams an hour, I think, for a court. It's not much really if you're sharing it between a couple of people or whatever. And in front of us here is Zabeel Park, which is right in the centre of Dubai, I'm going to say, although now Dubai's spread in so many different areas, it might not be. To me, it's kind of the centre of Dubai. Lovely big park. Nice big space, green space, lots of trees, lots of wildlife. I'm not going to say anything negative about it all. I'm just pleased that we still have these areas. It's not my favourite park. That would be Creek Park. There's a few videos on my channel about Creek Park, little walk arounds and stuff you can do there. That's in a different part of Dubai, but this Zabeel Park is lovely, and cheap. It's not free to get in. I think it's 5 dirhams. It's probably about the equivalent of $1.50, something like that. Really nice. Oh, this in front of us is insane. So this, like a year ago, was a straightforward roundabout, and it was called Trade Centre Roundabout, and it was a bit of a pinch point. Most days of the week it was congested and there were tons of accidents, not due to the roundabout, more due to the standard of people's driving in Dubai. But it's gone. The roundabout has gone. It was quite a nice roundabout. As far as roundabouts go, it had fountains and palm trees, and now I can't even imagine what is coming up here. So we've got a metro line. You see the metro actually going over it there. And then we've got like a crisscross of overpass roads. And I believe that what's in front of us, where the diggers and excavators are now, is going to become a tunnel. So yeah, quite something going on here. So obviously, and the incredible thing is they'll build an overpass and they'll open it immediately. You can see, if you look there, one side of the new overpass is painted and then the other half isn't, so, but it will be open. So, you know, as long as it's structurally up and there, they'll have it open, they'll start using it immediately to redirect traffic, ease up congestion and stuff like that. And then at night time they'll send in the crews when it's a lot less busy to go and finish painting and that sort of stuff. So yeah, quite an interesting little, you can see here the one just directly in front of us. It's like primed up to the pillar, and then after the pillar it's just raw concrete. So and it's watch them, let's see the scaffolding up there. So it's insane. Like, you come back later in the day when the work teams have started or whatever, and there'll be 2 or 3 guys up there harnessed in, sanding down the surface of the concrete. You know, it's like it's a real sort of you know, big effort to get these projects pushed through. But if they're trying to build that in the UK, I reckon they'd have to schedule 15 years to get it started and finished. Here it's kind of up and done in 8 months to a year usually. Scaffolding being disassembled here, and this is what they're digging out. So they've put a board up now, but they're digging this out here on the right hand side. That was an overpass, and they're digging it out. I'm sure it's going to become a tunnel, so you can see there more clearly. I guess the only downside of all this is that down the centre of this road there were palm trees, there were flame trees. On the right hand side there were flame trees all the way down this avenue, and it looked beautiful. It really did. Like, in terms of urban planning, it was a pleasant corridor to drive down, but it's all gone. That's a real shame. There are palm trees here on the right hand side, but like where this trench is directly on the right, there were flame trees. There was a grass embankment, and down the centre strip there were palm trees and flame trees as well. So yeah, and this is Twar roundabout, which is also gone, and that's gonna maybe be like a tunnel or something now, or whatever, crossroads, I don't know, who knows. Anyway, we're back in Twar area. This is 2nd December Street, although to me it will always be Aldiafa Street. It's original handle, and the UA flag at the end of the road. You can probably see that okay. Bit of a breeze, it is blowing, unfurling for us as we drive down. And here we go. I'll stop recording now, I'm about to go home. Alright, see you next time.